guys! Yes, I know my hair is not in pigtails. Don't get used to it though. It seems like some people are really bothered by the fact that I wear my hair in pigtails in every video, but guess what? I'm gonna keep doing it because that's what I want to do. I'm sure whenever I edit this video, I'm probably going to be really annoyed with how my hair looks. But that is not the point of this video. This video is kind of like an update. The main purposes of this video are to, one, tell you why I haven't uploaded a video in freaking forever, and two, stop snoring so loudly, and two, to tell you what to expect in the future. Funny! So, where have I been? Well, there are a lot of reasons I haven't uploaded in so long. The main one being my computer died. RIP Heather's laptop. I don't know what happened. One day it sort of just froze and I couldn't do anything on it, and then I held in the power button and it wouldn't even turn off. So my computer was stuck frozen until it ran out of battery and died, and then I thought I could just turn it back on and everything would be fine. Well, I went to turn it on and the screen stayed black, but the little light came on the laptop, and it started making this like popping, crackling sound, and I was kind of scared that my computer was just going to blow up in my face, like shards everywhere. I know that probably wouldn't happen, but it was not a good noise, and I never got it fixed. Honestly, I wasn't very motivated to find a solution to this problem. I have really bad seasonal depression. You can probably tell by my YouTube channel because every year from like December to March, I just sort of fall off. But it is starting to get nicer out, it's starting to get warmer, and I'm starting to feel more motivated to do things. And honestly, I was in a really bad place mentally. I started feeling like everybody thinks I'm dumb and annoying and everybody hates me and there's no point in making videos because I'm a loser. I don't know. It got to the point where even the slightest negative comment would really upset me, and I started to feel like if I continue doing YouTube, then I'm gonna just get more and more hate. I'm just gonna be one of those people that a lot of people don't like. But I'm trying to change that because I know not everyone hates me, and I know not everyone thinks I'm dumb and annoying. I get way more nice comments than mean comments, but because I was already like having my seasonal depression, the mean comments just got to me a lot more, even though I literally get like 95% really nice, lovely comments and 5% mean comments. This is going to be a long, rambly video. I might cut a lot of it out. I don't know. I guess I'll see when I'm editing. Also, I feel like I was not being completely myself in my videos. I wasn't being fake necessarily. It's like, have you seen that episode of Teen Titans Go? Probably not. I'm the only adult that watches cartoons. But anyway, there's that episode of Teen Titans Go where Raven touches that prism and she's split into like 5 distinct aspects of her personality. Like there's her happy self and her lazy self, and I feel like that's what I was doing. I was isolating certain aspects of my personality and trying to accentuate those more, trying to be more energetic and bubbly and cute and happy, which, you know, like on that episode of Teen Titans Go, each individual part of Raven was nothing like her. You would look at the happy version of Raven and be like, that is not Raven's personality at all. That's like a totally different person. But it is part of her personality. It's just when you isolate it and have it in a concentrated version like that, it's not really, then it's almost like it's not even her, because humans are multifaceted, complex beings, and I don't think I was being that in my videos. I don't know if you guys will notice a change, but I'm really going to try to be more relaxed and comfortable in my videos from now on and be more myself and not worry if people will like that or not. Sometimes I keep certain jokes to myself because I'm afraid that people will be offended, or that they'll, not like I like make racist jokes or something, never. I would never do that, but just, you know, like dirty jokes, perverted jokes. I feel like it doesn't fit my image almost. I mean, I have in the past said some dirty things, but then I worry people are gonna call me a slut or something, because people have already said things like that called me like a whore and a bimbo and a porn star and stuff like that. So I'm like, I better not say anything dirty because I can't get away with it the way other people can. But you know what? It's really exhausting to bite your tongue and try to hold back your thoughts and opinions, especially in your own videos on your own channel. This is where I should be able to express myself and be myself. So I'm going to try not to put on as much of a persona for my YouTube videos from now on. I mean, it might not be that different. It might just all be in my head, but I'll feel better making videos because I'll feel like I am being myself. And also, the part of me that you see in videos is like the concentrated, isolated fangirl Heather. Like, take away all other parts of me and just keep the fangirl, and that's what you get. And I'm so much more than that, so I'm going to try to show more than that. And also, I feel like I can't talk comfortably because I know the majority of my viewers are not from English-speaking countries, so I try to talk more slowly and clearly, and I kind of try to keep my accent under control because for some reason I'm really embarrassed about my accent. People still notice, even though when I'm watching my videos, I'm like, what accent are they talking about? I work so hard to talk like a normal person. I mean, I'm not like completely talking different than I would, but if you like watch my vlogs where I'm with my mom and stuff, that's more of how I really talk when I'm being 100% myself and I'm comfortable. And I notice a big difference in my vlogs compared to in my reactions. I don't think I'd be as embarrassed about my accent if it was one specific thing, but I moved around a lot as a child. I went to like 13 different schools. I went to 4 schools in 7th grade alone, so I picked up little bits and pieces of accents from everywhere I lived. So my accent is like kind of weird and all mixed together and all over the place. So that makes it more embarrassing to me because it's like, what is she doing? Why does her accent keep changing? It's not my fault. I don't do it on purpose, but yeah. God, this is like the most rambly, worst video ever. I just wanted to explain everything. There are some other things I want to talk about, but I don't know if I'm ready to do that yet. It's nothing major, and it's nothing that anyone would guess. Ugh, I'm trying to decide if I just want to go ahead and say this now. You know what? I think I am ready to go ahead and say this because I don't think people will care that much. So, I have not had running water for nearly a decade at my house. I can't take showers at my house. I have to catch rainwater in barrels outside and use a bucket to flush my toilet. I can't wash dishes at my house. I can't cook at my house. I can't do laundry at my house. So doing things that other people take for granted is really difficult and time consuming. My mom lives down the road from me, and I drive down to her house every day to take a shower and to fill up water jugs and make any kind of food that you can't make in the microwave and do laundry and stuff like that. I was just always embarrassed to say that because I was afraid people would think I'm like a dirty person or nasty or whatever. I don't know why I thought people would think that because I don't think I look like a dirty, nasty person. And also, I do shower every day. I do brush my teeth every day. I just can't do it at my house. And let me tell you, that makes a big difference in your life. Do not take it for granted every time you go flush your toilet or walk in your bathroom and take a shower or brush your teeth at your sink. I'm really hoping to move this year and not have to live like this anymore because it's really starting to bother me. I haven't really complained about it that much for all these years because I had just gotten so used to it, but now with all the things that I want to do in my life, this is just really inconvenient. Like, me trying to make videos on a consistent basis is even more difficult because I have a specific window of time that I can do it, and so like once I have driven down to my mom's and taken a shower for the day, washed my face, then I can't really do anything after that. Like, let's say I get the urge to film a video in the middle of the night. I don't want to do that because then I know that I'll have a full face of makeup on and that my only option would to basically be to just use a makeup remover wipe and go to sleep like that. I mean, you can like use jugs of water, pour it in a bowl, heat it up in the microwave and wash your face that way, but that is so annoying. I hate it when people just easily would suggest things like that. They're like, well, you could just warm up water in the microwave. It's like, you do that. I hate how people who don't have to live this way just make it sound like, oh, well, you can just do this, when they know themselves that they would really hate having to do that, and they would probably be feeling too lazy, and they would just be like, oh, forget about it. So yeah, it's been really hard. That's another reason I think I'm so affected by winter, because I only have heat in my bedroom. The whole rest of my house is cold. For instance, all the food in my kitchen froze. Like I tried to make a can of soup and it was frozen solid. And obviously in the winter it doesn't rain, and all the water in my barrels outside is frozen, so I can't even flush my toilet. I know that sounds gross, but this is the reality of my situation right now. And to top it all off, my car broke down in September, and as you can imagine, since I need to drive not only to like work and stores and places like that, but to take a shower every day, it is extremely inconvenient to not have a car, more so than the average person, because then I had to get rides or walk to my mom's to take a shower and then walk back home, and sometimes the roads were too bad to drive a car up to my house, so definitely I had to walk. I have to walk down to my mom's and take a shower, and then fill up these big gallon water jugs and carry gallons of water back up to my house in the snow. And I mean, I just didn't feel like making videos on top of that. And especially once my computer broke, I was just like, oh, everything is against me. It's too hard right now. And I was like, you know what, I'll just take a break from YouTube and I'll figure it out later once things have gotten a little better. So my mom didn't have a car either. We were sharing a vehicle, and then hers broke down, and that was an extremely difficult 2 months, because then there wasn't even the option of using her car or her giving me rides. So basically every little thing, like every simple thing that most people take for granted, was made exponentially more difficult for me. And keep in mind that I was already depressed because I have seasonal depression. So yeah, I was unable to be a productive human being. I mean, possibly I could have been one, but it'd be like trying to sail in a storm. Why would you do that when you know the storm is going to pass? It's better to just wait it out. So that's what I did. I was waiting for the storm to pass, and then I was like, okay, so I'll actually get farther that way, because if you try to sail in a storm, you might drown or end up shipwrecked, and you're not gonna even make it to your destination. But if you wait for the storm to pass and then it's smooth sailing or smoother sailing, then you're gonna make it to your destination faster than if you left earlier. You get what I'm saying? Because you could leave at 3 days sooner, but it's during a storm, or you could wait 3 days for the storm to pass and then go. So that's what I did. And I'm hoping to get back to making videos now. I'm using my mom's laptop for the time being. Excuse me. I'm back, you guys. But I hate using hers because then I'm taking her only computer and she doesn't have one. And also it's like not a good computer. But it'll have to do for now. I might figure out how to get a computer on payments like I did with my camera, because that worked out nicely, and I think getting this camera really helped me make videos much more consistently last year. Wow, I talked way too much in this. This was supposed to be like a quick video, and now I've like spilled all my life secrets. But whatever, I am just so sick of trying to hide certain things about my life and just struggle with it secretly and try to never let anyone know that this all has been going on. Another thing that has been going on is my rabbit has been very sick. She's in really bad condition. I took her like 8 months ago and they gave her antibiotics because her leg was all swollen and deformed. But then I had no way to get her back to the vet after that. I had no money, I had no car, no time. But I was finally able to take her to the vet again because my mom got her car fixed, and then we had a car we can share. And I'm like, first thing I'm doing is making an appointment for my rabbit, because I feel like a terrible owner seeing her in this condition for so long and not doing anything about it. So I took her, and they think she has syphilis, but I guess it was passed to her from her mother. And you know, bear in mind, I got this rabbit from someone on the side of the road selling rabbits, so like it was not a great decision. But my ex-boyfriend was like, oh look boo, rabbits, let's go look at them. And as you probably know, I love animals. So if someone's going to be an enabler to me and say, we should get an animal, I'm probably not gonna say no. So I got 2 rabbits, one of them already passed away, and now this one is in terrible condition, and I think it's just because I got these rabbits from a place that wasn't great. I think they were already born with all these issues, and I just didn't know about it until they got older. So yeah, they think she has rabbit syphilis. She's got abscesses around her joints on her right front and back leg, and every day last week I had to take her to the vet to get a shot, and it takes a lot of gas money because I live out in the middle of nowhere, so it was really not the most convenient thing to have to drive all the way to the vet every day just to get her a shot, but it does seem like she's getting better. So now the next step will be to do something about the actual abscesses. By the way, she was getting a shot of penicillin every day, which can cause gut issues, so I've had to be caring for my rabbit really diligently. I have to take her back at the end of this week, so yeah, I've been dealing with that as well. So basically for the past month and a half, I have had no computer, I had no vehicle, my rabbit is very ill, I had seasonal depression, and I have no running water or anything, which is always worse in the wintertime, and it's just bad in general because who lives like that in this day and age? That's another thing too. Somebody called me a privileged white biatch, and I was like, me, privileged, me. That is hilarious, considering you can probably go turn on your faucet and water will come out. But I'm privileged. That's just a case of someone judging by appearance, which happens to me all the time. People make incorrect assumptions about me. I mean, I guess it happens to everyone, but I think it happens very often to me where people assume things about me just because of the way I look. But yeah, I am the furthest thing from privileged. I'm basically living in squalor. So for someone to say that is just absolutely ridiculous. This video is going to be such a huge mess. It's going to be such a struggle to edit because I don't know what parts I'm keeping in and what parts I'm not, and it feels like I've just been rambling about nothing and everything for the past hour. But I just want a fresh start. I think a lot of people do in the springtime. I think New Year's is not the time that I change my life. I think it's around springtime when the weather starts getting nicer that I'm like, okay, time to make some changes. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to make changes. I want making videos to be more enjoyable for me and more relaxed and less stressful because I put a lot of pressure on myself to present a certain image and for everything to be perfect, even though I know nothing is even close to perfect because it's all like bad quality and bad editing and stuff, but you know what I mean. I try to be perfect as best as I can, which ends up making me not want to make videos because I get so stressed about it, and I'm also so worried about what people are gonna think, which is another thing I really want to work on this year. I want to be like, I don't care. Like, I want someone to be able to insult me in the worst way possible, and I just am like, okay, and that's how I want to be. I just want to just go about my day. Because in the past, if I would get a bad comment, I would keep thinking about it all day and get really annoyed rethinking about the comment that I got. I can't even go, like, I'm trying to work out and do yoga and like go to the store and just do my daily life activities, and I am just still replaying the negative comment in my mind. And I want it to be where I just can read a negative comment and go on with my life and never think about it again, which is easier said than done. But I think it will help if I try to be more my true self, like 100% myself, because then I know that whatever they're criticizing is just me and that's just who I am. But in the past, when people would like call me dumb or something, it's like, well, I do know that I'm kind of not being completely myself in my videos. Maybe I do act a little ditzy. So it hurt me more because I was like, maybe they're right. Because I do kind of put on that persona in my videos. Like a happy, bubbly, blonde, ditzy girl, like, hey. I don't know how to explain it. I wasn't actively trying to be fake. It's like when you call a place of business or something and you have your phone voice and you're like, hello, yes, this is Heather Cutright. You don't talk like that to your friends. And I feel like that's what happened with making videos. It's like, okay, I gotta be video Heather now. To some degree, that's who I am. Because when it comes to K-pop and being a fangirl, I do kind of turn into that kind of person, but maybe not to that degree. And I wanted to say what's on my mind, and if a joke pops in my head, just say it and not worry, like, is somebody not gonna like that I said that? Like, for instance, with the Sunni video. You may or may not know about the huge effing scandal that he's involved in right now, but I got so much hate in one of my older videos. It's like one of my most disliked videos ever, because I said, I'm not sure how I feel about him. I keep hearing about all his scandals and how he's a womanizer, blah blah blah, and then people jumped on me like you would not believe. Sunni fans were so mad, and I'm like, I just kind of want to go back to that video, to the mean comments people left, and I want to be like, and you were saying? What do you got to say now? I thought he was a great guy and he was just misunderstood. But I won't do that. That's petty. But at the time when I was getting all the hate for that video, it was really discouraging. And now look, it's like 7 months later or something, and he's embroiled in this huge scandal. So I guess I was right to have bad feelings about him, and I just want to be able to say stuff like that if that's my true opinion without holding back because of what people will say. I mean, some things are better left unsaid, but I said it as nicely as possible back then. I was like, I just don't know how I feel about him. I get bad vibes from him, and you know, I tried to be as nice as possible. I didn't just flat out say like, I hate him, he's such a bad guy. I was like, I don't know, I wasn't there. Because that's the kind of mindset I always try to keep about everything. It's like, I don't know, I wasn't there. Like if somebody said Jungkook did something really terrible, I'm not gonna say no, he would never do that. Because I don't know him, and I wasn't there. I would love to believe he would never do something horrible, but I can't defend him blindly, and that's what I don't understand about these people. They'll just blindly defend idols and jump on you. Like one time, I said Jihyo looked tired in a Twice dance practice video or whatever, and then it was like this huge war in the comments about people saying, she's not tired, she's fine. Look at you acting like you know her, and I'm like, me acting like I know her. When you're literally saying she's fine when you don't know her either. You don't know that she's not tired. And it's not a bad thing to say someone looks tired. People get tired, especially when they have really busy schedules like idols. I just can't believe how people like were absolutely enraged at me saying Jihyo looked tired, as if I said a bad thing about her. I mean, I'm not proud of myself because I ended up getting so fed up with the notifications of people attacking me for saying Jihyo looked tired, and I was like, you're all idiots, you're so stupid, I can't even deal with you. You know, stuff like that. I try really hard to never resort to that, but sometimes you just get so fed up with people being stupid and hypocritical, like you're gonna sit there and tell me I don't know her, she's not tired, when you don't know her either, so how can you know that she's not tired? Neither, if that's your logic, you shouldn't say anything about anything ever. As I keep talking, it's like I want to talk about this stuff, but I feel like nobody wants to hear about this stuff. People are gonna be like, oh my god, what the heck with this long random video about nothing. I wanted to make this just an update, and now look what it has turned into. I've always kind of wanted to just do talking videos, but I feel like people don't want to sit and watch those kind of videos from me. I guess that's another thing. I should just stop caring if people will like it or not, and if it's what I want to do that day, then that's what I'm going to do. As long as I'm not hurting myself or anyone else, then what's the problem? Like me wearing my hair in pigtails, it's not hurting you. It's not hurting me, so what's the problem? It's just a hairstyle. What about JoJo Siwa? She wears her hair the same way for years and years, and you never see her with her hair any different. And what about like Abby on NCIS? She always wears her hair in pigtails. Some people just have their hairstyle, and a lot of people wear the same hairstyle every day. It's just not as noticeable of a hairstyle. Like if someone wears their hair down in every single video and you've never seen them with their hair any other way, hardly anyone's gonna say anything about it. But when I wear my hair in pigtails in every video, suddenly it's a problem. And also people saying that's like a hairstyle for a little girl or for a child. No. That's like saying pink is for girls and blue is for boys. That's just what society has brainwashed you to think. A hairstyle can't be specific to a certain like race, gender, age group, because it's just hair. It's just a hairstyle. So get over it. If that's how I want to wear my hair and you hate it that much, then you can just leave. I feel like it makes me stand out. Because tell me right now, name one person who does reactions that has really light blonde hair and wears it in pigtails all the time. You probably can't. I don't know of anyone. I mean, I don't know of every person who does reactions, but it's like, it sets me apart. Because even if someone didn't know my name and had never watched my videos, they might have seen me here or there, and then someone could say, you know, the girl with pigtails who does reactions. And then they'll be like, oh yeah, that girl. And plus, I like wearing my hair like that. I think it looks cute. I think it suits me. Not everyone can wear their hair in pigtails, just like how not everyone can look good with a center part or with short hair. And when I'm editing, I seem to be less annoyed by my hair if it's in pigtails. Because I have several videos that I filmed before and I wasn't wearing my hair in pigtails, and I was like so distracted by my hair that I'm like, I can't use this. I can't upload this. My hair looks terrible. So there, if anyone wanted to know, like, why does she always wear her hair in pigtails in every video? Now you know. It's because I think it looks good and it doesn't bother me when I'm editing, and because I think it's something that will make me stand out from the crowd. Excuse me. Like, you always put on the same uniform when you go to your job. Well, that's like my video hair. And it's just so easy because I don't have to be like, oh, how should I wear my hair today? And then try to fix my hair and it doesn't end up working out the way I wanted it to. You just put it in pigtails and bam, you're ready to go. Oh man, this video, it's gonna be way too long. I have a few more things to say though. Okay, so I feel really bad because I missed St. Patrick's Day and didn't do like a St. Patrick's Day dance cover, which probably no one cares, but I had done a St. Patrick's Day video for 3 years in a row, so I broke my streak. Also, I missed Yoongi's birthday. I was going to do a birthday video for him because my J-Hope birthday video just did so well. That was sarcasm. It did not do well. But I wanted to do it. I wanted to do a video for each BTS member's birthday this year because I felt really bad how last year I went all out for Jungkook and completely ignored everyone else's birthday. I was like, Heather, maybe that was a little rude to just only acknowledge Jungkook's birthday, but it's like he's my man. So I just, you know, but this year I wanted to make a video for every member's birthday. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I missed TXT's debut. I mean, I saw the video, but I didn't do a reaction to it. And here's the thing, I filmed a reaction to the questioning films. And I already had it like halfway edited before my computer died. So I think I'm still gonna upload it. I know it's like super freaking late. That's another main thing I wanted to talk about in this video, is that I am going to be uploading like videos I filmed months ago. I'm sorry, like, I still want to upload them even if they're late. I have some Q-pop reactions and some K-pop reactions that are really late now, and I have a vlog from December that I'm determined to upload. So look forward to that stuff, I guess. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a heads up. So I'm going to try to upload those old videos on top of reacting to any new stuff that comes out. I just want to do a lot better from now on. I know I always say that and then I end up not sticking with it, but eventually it will stick, okay? Like, eventually, if you keep trying. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8, right? Like, I'll keep failing and failing, and then one time it'll just work out. So one of these days I will have like an upload schedule and actually upload videos on a consistent basis and not just disappear for long periods of time, and actually be able to keep up with everything. Probably not right away, but that is my end goal, and I'm gonna try to start working on it now. I kept telling myself, in April, you have to get it together, Heather. You can't just keep sitting here binge watching my 600-pound life and playing Candy Crush and watching gaming videos. You have to do something. So I am trying to do better now. I started a diet. I'm going to get back into exercising 5 days a week like I used to. I fell off with that as well, which someone so nicely pointed out that I need to lose weight. So first of all, F you, but also I would like to lose a little bit of weight, but I am not fat, and it is rude to just go to someone's videos and tell them that they need to lose weight and tell them how much weight they need to lose. I would never do that, and I don't know what goes through people's minds who leave comments like this on videos. Okay, one more thing, and then I'm going to end this video and start editing this disaster. I feel like we're just on the phone, and you know when you like can't hang up with someone. I feel like I just don't want to hang up with you guys. I just want to keep chatting about life. I am going to 2 BTS concerts in May. Like, don't even ask me how that happened. I don't know. I'm going to their shows in Chicago and New Jersey. I might tell you the story about how I got tickets for both of those concerts when it gets closer to the time. I'm planning on vlogging for both of them. I mean, I'll try my best. I've always wanted to make vlogs. That was originally what I started out YouTube wanting to do, but my life just isn't interesting enough, I guess. And also, it's like embarrassing to be filming yourself in public, so you just have to overcome the embarrassment and awkwardness to do that. But I really want to do like several vlogs this year that are enjoyable to watch, hopefully, because I feel like vlogs are a good way to get to know more about a person in their real life. I want my channel to feel like you know me, and I feel like you can't really do that with reactions. So yeah, look forward to more vlogs this year. They'll probably be months late, but better late than never, I guess. Why don't we just like, I'll just make t-shirts that say better late than never, because that is apparently my life motto. Like this video if you can relate. Anyway, I keep saying I have one more thing to say, and then there's always one more thing to say. I did make an Instagram account while I was gone. Why do I keep saying gone wrong? I did make an Instagram account while I've been gone this whole time, because people kept asking if I have an Instagram, and I had like no desire to make an Instagram account. I'm just not big into social media. Like, I still don't even have a smartphone, people. But, and you can't do Instagram on a computer, but finally I was like, I guess I can do it from my tablet. So that's what I did. I made an account. I spammed it like crazy, and I put up tons of pictures, like my old pictures from like KCON and stuff. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, it is at Heather_Cutright. Don't expect anything amazing or professional, okay? It's like a big hot mess. But, you know, since people kept asking if I had an Instagram there, now I have one. Although I don't know if I'm going to be like super active on Instagram. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be answering DMs very much on Instagram or replying to comments, so it's still best to just comment on my YouTube videos to interact with me, because I pretty much reply to every single comment on all of my YouTube videos, so I would still recommend that. We'll just have to see what happens with Instagram, but it's there if you want to go check it out. Ew, I guess I'm gonna have to start saying that at the end of every video, like, follow me on Instagram. That feels so weird, but yeah. Okay, now I'm really done. I'm just going to awkwardly end this video abruptly, because otherwise I'll keep talking all day. Bye!